push too hard, simply push back. What happens next is my favorite part.
Yo, what is up, people? What is going on? We are back. We are here to watch from season 3 because we are going to watch each episode right up until season 4, which will be great. But we have a special guest to watch it with us, Tank. He hasn't seen the first 2 seasons, but I promise you he'll go back and watch them. And I say this, I envy you because you get to watch this season
all over
the
again.
first, for the first time. You know what I mean? So I envy you. But you guys, tell us where they can find you guys, man.
Brian, well, come on, guys. You already know what it is because I talk about it all the time on 1/3 of Spoiling King. He's the other. Well, I could say he's the thirds. He's another third of the Spoiling Kings. We live Mondays and Thursdays at 9:30 ish CPT time. Mostly, I should say tank time most of the time. But no, we do all the things, comic book entertainment, anything we could do, movies, TV shows, we do it all. And, we have a lot of fun. And it's a great time. We have Nzo around. We have everybody, around talking about these things. And then, of course, on Saturday, me and Nzo do the Rewind, which is hilarious because we go over all entertainment. It's so good. And I get to make fun of this man. I cannot wait till this Saturday because I'm going in. He's going to give me some time, and I'm going to do all type of AI, and it's happening.
You know what? This guy said he likes to make fun of me. I was going to be sitting here, and I was like, you know what? I was praising you guys. Like, I love hanging and chilling with you guys. I think you guys have one of the best channels on YouTube, and I think it's an absolute shame that some of these big channels that I watch are not as as entertaining as you guys are. You know what I mean? So yeah, but then he went and said that and just kind of.
Come on, I make fun of him and I give him all these props. So if I gotta give him all these damn props, I gotta make fun of him too. Because come on.
So like last night, he was Brian was saying this like theory in Paradise. Was it Paradise?
Yeah,
oh, no, it was Cross.
Cross. Yeah, I was like, man.
And I'm like, that's a good theory. And then Nzo comes in, he's like, yeah.
Yeah, where'd you get that theory from? All right, you got it from.
And instantly, nope.
It's so funny because he literally he was saying stuff, and instead of me either saying yes or no, I said nothing. And then I thought he wasn't there, so that's why I was like, okay, well, this is how all this thing actually works. And then I was here, I'm like, damn it.
Sometimes I be creep watching, you know what I mean? I just be sitting there with the store on. I don't say nothing. Let's hear what kind of bull crap you guys are gonna come up with on that stream. But anybody that wants to watch with us, they can go into the link, the chat there. They can watch it. You got the Cosme link, right, Tank?
Yeah, I'm in.
Okay, cool. All right, guys. So we are going to start off this episode. Some of you that have seen it already and will enjoy it, and some of you for the first time, I think you will also enjoy it. So let's get this party started. Let's do it. I trying to do something different, right? Because we put the little thing up there. I put this up here, and I hope it works. I hope it blocks out enough of the show.
We'll know.
Yeah,
like 10 minutes.
We will know. But I am about to start it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
This feels like I'm watching HBO when I was like 10 years old.
Facts.
Abby, whatever this is, it's real. And we
stop.
You're telling me I'm in a town.
What's that?
Every night monsters come from the
Oh shit.
There we go.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me see.
Oh. the hell?
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You don't leave from, but somehow she found a way to leave from.
Yeah, exactly.
Or did she? Filled out a window. So she got out. Her rest of her family still in from.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
What's up,
You know we gotta
Please, what's up, please?
we definitely gotta get through some from so that we get to episode season 4. So can't wait for that.
Should have sharing this. I forgot about that.
Shit, me too.
Got all caught up in you're watching it.
From, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be doing something. Why wouldn't the first thing you do call your parents? I still don't understand that.
Good point. But I think that opens up a lot of questions if you call your parents, right? Where were you all this time? Where the kids? Where your husband? Why you got bruises on you?
But you got to verify that you actually are there.
I agree.
You talk to someone that was there, that that this person exists.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little boy that pushed her out the window.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
I'm curious to know why the little boy led her into there, though. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
interesting there. You know what I mean?
It just feels like he's still playing her no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. The way to be.
God, I thought my singing was bad. Jeez, Brian.
It is. It is bad. It's such a dreary song.
Facts.
Hopeless. It's like you literally lose hope just listening to the song.
Mm-hmm.
All the answers are in the opening, just so you know.
Facts. Mm-hmm. Que será?
I mean, some of those shit. Some of those drawings, man.
Yeah, but I'm telling
Yeah.
you, we've broken them all down. We've talked about every single one of them. I'm telling you, the answers to everything we're looking for is in those drawings.
Yep. And we still haven't figured it out.
No.
Yeah.
Why did boy get shot and then when he wants to do it himself?
You know?
So Father Kotry's dead.
Yeah. It's getting visions. Tabitha's.
Her mama left them.
Yep, it's Tabitha's.
Would you want to say that about your wife? Go outside, lady.
You know?
She's never supposed to have babies, and now all of a sudden she can have a baby.
She's pregnant. Yep.
Yeah.
Is that like a virgin kind of birth kind of thing?
No, she has sex all the time.
Oh, okay. It's the opposite.
Yeah.
He didn't lose his damn mind.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. I think that could be foreshadowing him going crazy in later seasons, right? Because we have that theory that he doesn't do the right thing.
I think
Interesting.
he's just an asshole. So I mean, who looks more crazy than someone carrying a old lunchbox on a string as a purse?
Facts.
Did you see she's carrying a lunchbox?
You know? Mm.
Is there any way you can envision that conversation going with a way that she doesn't see it? Like the voice where she heard, like her mother heard her, but she didn't know. Like she wasn't really responding to Tabitha talking.
You think it was like
Like she just heard something that she knew was her daughter. She didn't hear her.
That would be interesting.
So it was like a fake phone call almost?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That would be interesting. Man, how people just so easy to lead them kids just like that. You know what I mean?
I told you, they're some of the worst parents I've ever seen in my life.
Oh my God.
I don't know if I would leave my kids to go find my wife. I don't know.
Neither would I. I don't think I would either. Mm-hmm.
Yep. So now everyone's gonna be coming over there.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. I'm gonna shoot him.
I don't wrong him for trying to take a goat, though. I don't wrong him.
I mean, but what was he gonna do? Does he know how to kill a goat
That, yeah,
and
yeah.
then do anything with it? Like,
Yeah, yeah, for real.
You used to be thinking that boy used to be lying to you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know better.
You know what? Hold on, I'll tell you in a minute. Mm, good point.
Shrunken heads all over the damn place.
Hmm.
That's hard. You can't blame God for that.
You know?
I never said it was a him.
Yeah. Huh.
Hey, Catalyst,
What's up,
jump
Catalyst? How you doing?
Up.
jump in the room if you want to watch season 3.
Sounds crazy.
How did he know it was a him? She never said my son.
Exactly.
Didn't she in the confession? She didn't say son?
Nope. She said my baby.
My
Right.
baby. Yeah.
How did she see her?
She didn't.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
dream,
she's
right?
not. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Tabitha coming back. She didn't come. She ain't bring no groceries or nothing.
Facts.
One burger a day.
Yeah.
You know?
That's his friend.
The goat, I know.
Man, kids are just man.
You know?
Is it a coincidence that they spit her out right there? That she's able to walk to his house?
Yeah. No, I kind of think all of this is set up.
So she's like not actually gone.
No, she is gone, but it was to learn some stuff and bring this guy. I really believe that.
Mm.
But why, I don't know yet.
Can you imagine thinking your son's dead for 40 years and hear someone say his name?
Facts. Mm.
Who the hell is that?
You know?
Oh, I don't think you have at nighttime is monsters. So who the hell is that?
Now you realize that?
Yeah, right.
We've been saying from the freaking beginning.
It's too late.
No, these are some asshole monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna open the gate and have all the food leave.
Mm.
Oh, I remember this episode now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So do they know what the monsters are? Like, do they know it's like, the milkman or?
They've been they don't know what the monsters are exactly, but they know them. They've been around them.
Oh god.
Yeah, those monsters fuck with them every night.
I'm not ready. I just remember what's going on. And I'm not ready. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
That's just walking out the street.
So they know not to go outside at night.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone's been out there dies.
Yeah.
Mm.
Just take them into the house. Like I don't even understand why. Why don't you just take them?
Facts. Until morning. Yeah. 100.
The only person that did the right thing was Julie. She locked that door
Facts.
when they went out there. I was like, oh, well.
Facts.
Or they could have just put him anywhere until the morning.
And anywhere inside, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, the cows have a leash, so you can just tie them to something, right?
Yeah.
They ain't got to run or nothing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, this little fucker.
Oh, no, he did it. No.
Shit. I forgot about that, you know.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Sarah there again, you know?
I told you, the MVP, Sarah. I mean, she tried to kill him once, but that was an accident. Get over that shit. Oh, man.
I know. Fuck that. Bring them in the diner or something.
Wherever you going past all these inside places.
Yeah.
Oh,
Run, brother, run. Oh, man.
so these things, like, they can't open doors, or like they're not allowed to?
It's a talisman that they have
that you
keeps
put
you
on the
safe.
wall? Yeah.
Oh,
They
okay.
can't get past the talismans, yeah.
Why are you outside?
Ah, shit.
Oh, I can't handle this shit. Oh.
Shit.
Motherfuckers already in there waiting on your ass.
Oh, jeez.
Mm. Mm.
He had to watch them.
Damn.
Fuck.
Like rip her apart.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
Oh, fuck me.
Said on her way. Said, yeah, I know you remember that, eh? Oh my god, that was a great episode, man. I'm so entitled to watch the next one right now. But I want to get Tank's thoughts. Tanks, what are your thoughts on the episode? What'd you like? Did you like it?
Yeah. I mean, like, so I it was catching up on stuff that happened last season, so I was kind of
Lost
piecing
a
it
bit.
together.
Mhm.
But yeah, kind of that ending was wild, man. It's like
There's a lot of other wild endings in this season
Yeah.
too. Trust me.
Yeah, 'cause-
It's so good.
so these like what, like they're like demons or monsters or we
They're
don't know.
monsters. We don't know what they are though. We
Okay.
still-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the whole story is back in the early, I think, what's the year? 18 something, right? There was
Mhm.
this group of people that sacrificed their kids for kind of for like internal life. But
Okay.
they ended up turning into those monsters and have been haunting this town ever since, right?
Mm.
And everything that's happening has happened over and over again with each. Okay, so Tabitha, the one that got out, is a reincarnation of someone that used to be there in a previous 30 years or 40 years.
Mhm.
And then that one was reincarnated from someone from the original timeline. So there's two people from the original timeline that sacrificed their kids that
Yeah.
whenever they die, they always get reincarnated and end up back at this fucking place.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
In that whole thing, so I'm going to read
Damn.
with how they sum it up. It's basically exactly everything that Nzo just said, because that was a good summary. It says the residents are stuck in a loop. The roads leading back to the town, similarly like the Bermuda Triangle, so they can't get out. So there's outside, there's all this stuff, you never can get out from there. Okay. The threat: intelligent human-like monsters emerge at night, killing for pleasure. Survival tactics: the characters are use protective talisman to secure buildings, and under Sheriff Boyd Stevens, they try to find a way out. Key mysteries: residents deal with strange symbols, voices, haunted children, and faraway trees that teleport people. Okay. Notable characters are the Matthews, Sheriff Boyd, a lot of long-term survivors like Victor and Donna. And the story covers the 3 seasons, focusing on how this iteration of the town is fighting against these monsters for survival. The other iterations all died, and there have been iterations. I think the year 1600s.
1600s, yeah.
Oh,
So there
damn.
have been iterations since, so in the late 40s, late 60s, whatever, and then we have Civil War era. We have earlier, like every 70 years or 60 years, 70 years, basically, there's another iteration of people that are dealing with the same thing, and they continuously trap more people until they kill.
Until they figure out how to get out, right?
Yeah.
So every reincarnation has never figured out how to get out of this town yet. Victor, who we seen with the gun where he's holding it at the guy taking the goat, he was the only survivor from the original timeline.
The last one.
Yes.
Last one.
Oh.
Yes, and he was like 8, 10 when he survived when it happened.
Yep.
So he's been there for like 40 years. So yeah, by himself too, right?
Wow.
I think everybody started coming in, let's say like the last 10 years or like 20 years, he was in that town by himself. Yes. So we don't know how he survived that long by himself. We have a theory that I put out that Brian did where it's like, Is Brian? Was he working with the monsters, and are we gonna find out something like that? You know?
Yeah.
Either he's working with the monsters, but it also seems like other people were around to help him. But how can other people be around to help him if he's the only one there? There's other mysteries in this show, and they keep on giving us piecemealing us every so often. There's so many things. It's so well put together. The mythology is spectacular. And it's very nightmarish.
Yeah.
It's also very much like you're still trying to figure out where you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So
100%. Interesting. Shay, you want to do episode 2?
I'm
it's up to him.
down.
in.
I'm down for
All right.
another episode.
All right, let's do episode 2.
Anything to take off this last episode on my mind.
Yeah. Let's do episode 2. All right, let's do episode 2. Let's do it.
Oh man! And now, so since he went with since her son left, right?
Yeah.
So now is he going to blame him? His father died last season.
Whose father?
Who?
Oh, yeah. So the Asian guy that left, that was his mom, remember?
Yeah. That was,
yeah. So in season 1, his father was there too. His father died, right? And now he lost his mom. So he was
saying the reason he went with Jim because he didn't want the kids to lose another parent. And since he left, what happened? His mother died.
Yeah.
So now
he lost another parent.
Kenny lost both parents now being there.
Yeah. And both times, Boyd kind of doesn't tell him, so he kind of has a little bit of resentment for Boyd too. Yeah. Let's skip the recap.
Imagine if they just put him in the damn house the first time.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to walk him around across the entire village.
Facts. Anytime they got close to a house, we're going in here.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Yep.
What was he saying?
What she told him.
Oh.
Yeah.
They killed her. Like they skinned her and did all this stuff live.
Just to say, because remember you said, you said we couldn't break you. All right, we're gonna show you that we could break you.
Then you go to Kenny and
it's fucked up.
He thinks he saved the town.
Mm-hmm.
And if they knew that, they wouldn't have had to sacrifice themselves
for the
animals.
Yeah.
Animals.
Mm-hmm. Skip that intro.
Also, I mean, couldn't you put a lock on I mean, I guess if you don't have a lot because everything's just in the town.
Mm-hmm.
I don't blame him at all.
Mm-hmm.
Open the lunchbox.
Mm-hmm.
Why would you let Christy her hair look like this? I mean, she was so cute the first couple of seasons. Why would you
Yeah,
let
I know.
Marielle come and cut her hair like that?
Yeah.
And Kenny still doesn't know.
Mm-hmm.
He's
She's the one that
happy.
took care of the entire town. She cooked for everybody. She was the one that ran all that. She did everything for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there going to come, I saved the town. And
Mm-hmm. And then he has to get that talk, you know?
He got shot and stabbed and all that stuff through his shoulder. And he doesn't care.
Facts.
You really want to be effed up. You think, why would they leave me? Always asking that question. Why would they leave me?
Facts.
And then they said that. Does that mean that he killed her? Really?
Kind of.
Dude, you gotta be strong for everybody. You're the reason that everyone's able to function. How do you continue to be strong?
I mean, that's why they want to break him, right? Because if you break the leader,
You break him, everyone's
it's all done. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Oh, geez.
Shit.
Yeah.
I forgot to show what they did to her. Damn it.
Oh man. That still hits me. It's really interesting how he just changed tunes.
Mm-hmm.
Was like he understood something about the children in the tower because it was like a trigger
Yep.
for him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I believe you.
Mm.
That's a big ass tooth.
Facts.
No. Where the hell's the damn motel? I still don't understand.
Facts.
Did is Robin Williams. It's not your fault.
Mhm. Oh shit.
He's so excited.
Mm-hmm.
And Boyd has to be the man.
Fucked up. Oh, this fucking shit. Baby.
We all do that, huh? We pretend like you just scared out of your damn mind 5 seconds ago.
Facts.
I told you I was right. Everything's
Yeah, I knew
fine.
it.
I was ready to stab everybody, but no, it's good. Just smile.
You know? This is heartbreaking. I know, Catalyst. I know. Trust me.
They got to.
And,
It literally
mm-hmm.
ripped it piece by piece. Oh, that's a huge ass. Wow.
You know? There it is. The fucking jukebox
The
trolling
jukebox
him,
just
bro.
comes on all the time, just trolls people.
Does it?
Yeah.
You could just pull it out of the wall.
You know? Fucking jukebox.
You left me again.
Mm-hmm. She wasn't wrong though.
That's fucked up. You said you're telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. Brian, look at a picture of his daughter on the wall. Doesn't that look like Julie?
Not really.
You don't think so?
No. They tore her chest cavity open.
Mm-hmm. And we still have yet to learn what they do with them organs so far. So
I was gonna say, do we eat them or what?
they do, we still don't know. We assume they eat them, but they've never once shown what they do with those organs. Never once.
So you never saw the monsters eat anything.
No.
They just
No.
tear it apart and
Tear it apart, yeah.
That's the other thing. I always thought he was gay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude,
Damn, I know, man.
they can you imagine Boyd watching it?
Mm-hmm.
Facts. Oh shit.
It smells like apple pie. What is that? That delicious aroma. How about this? Is it possible that all this happened because she's pregnant, and she's really the true reason Tien Chen is dead?
Could be.
Because she wasn't pregnant.
Because they need to find a way to feed
Yeah, whatever
her.
this is.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, that's the best cheeseburger I ever had in my life. She could easily take it in her room.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Before it becomes steak. Oh, wow. Dude, this is still depressing.
Mm-hmm. For real. I couldn't do that. It's not a bad idea though.
Should have done this.
They should have did it.
So they know where they live or where they
Yep.
stayed during the day.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can't like block them in or some shit. Like, or they tried
I
that.
feel
They
like
did it.
they're like insanely strong too.
And there's multiple ways to get out of there. I believe it's like a cave with all kinds of different
Bunch of-
tunnels and shit. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
I was there. Oh, you just broke my heart again.
He'll be alone now. Now that I think about it, I think like they're gonna come back to this plan in later seasons. You know,
Oh,
it's a
100%.
good plan. It's a good plan. Yeah, burn them motherfuckers to the ground, bro.
No, but it's like what Tank just said. You know, we know all the little passages, whatever. You know,
Yeah,
lock them all in there and burn them
and burn
alive.
it. Yeah.
I tell you, the worst person in this damn thing is Marielle, because everything else would worked out for Kenny.
For real.
Which one is who's that? Mario?
So her and Kenny were like really like to the point where she's ready to
Close.
leave her fiance or the other girl, Marielle. She was going to leave her, but then she comes to From.
Yeah.
But
Because
like
she's
the
not in
scene
the
was,
first season. She
yeah, she's
comes to
not
From in
there.
the second season, and then it
Mhm.
just ruins their relationship from there.
But
Yeah.
like they were like, well, I'm saying close. They were as close as you
Yeah.
have it From. Period.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it seems like they would have actually made it. And ever since then, he's been just everything.
Getting the raw deal of the shit,
Yeah.
bro.
First he
Yeah.
take his dad, then he take his girl, now he take his mom.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is heartbreaking for real. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm. Fucked up.
She tried to kill Ethan, her little brother,
Mhm.
Yeah.
because like someone a spirit or something, a voice told her to do it. She ended up killing her best friend
Her,
/ brother.
yeah. Her brother instead.
Oh damn.
Killed him. And he was the only person that she had, really. On accident.
Mm.
And she's the reason why Kenny's father was killed.
Yep.
Oh damn.
She left the
Yeah.
door open for them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Those little kids.
Mm-hmm.
There's a man in yellow.
Mm-hmm.
The boy in white.
White.
All the good ideas were all in its first
Yeah.
2 episodes.
Yeah. I think that's something they're going to come back to revisit too. Go with them.
Yeah, what the fuck did she just say? Like, get your shit together. Like, don't leave us
Yeah.
alone. And then he's
You
like,
know what I mean?
all right.
Yeah, you'll be okay. No. Let's go do this together.
What the fuck are you gonna do inside? That's so important that you can't do.
Whatever you want me to do, like whatever you want, I'm there. We're just gonna do this together. Whatever it is, we're doing it
Tank,
together.
I tell you, this is a narrative that we had throughout the 3 seasons where they were horrible parents, bro. Horrible.
Well, I mean, isn't that what you said? How it all started? It was like shitty parents sacrificing their. So it's just the way the town is.
Good point. Good fucking point.
I'm guessing that phone never rang before.
Nope.
That's the baby that died.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Off the change table, whatever.
Change table.
Yeah, that's calling him.
It's calling him.
Got a new subscriber. Thank you for subscribing. Much appreciated. That was episode 2. It's funny because I was like, we'll do 1 episode a week and then end up doing 2. So whatever, man. It is what it is, you know?
That's how it goes on Saturday when we watch The Expanse. We're like 3 episodes in. It's like, go one more.
Can we do another one? I don't know.
Yeah, that's how I feel sometimes too, man. But I want to keep it so that we can at least, well, you know what it is. We already fucked that up already. So it is what it is. We do 2, we do 1, whatever. It's all good.
It's fine because we're gonna miss a week or something like that. Now we're up.
Yeah, absolutely. What'd you think of this episode, Tank?
Man, it's like it is. I don't know who said it in chat. It's heartbreaking. Like, like him coming back, like, we saved the town, we found a bunch of food, and then it's like, yeah, but your mom died.
Facts.
And it just that everything, with him wanting the revenge, and then was it Boyd?
Yeah,
Boyd,
right? Yeah, remembering what his mom said, in different language, so he just like repeated it, and it's like,
yeah, man. There's a lot of things that we've been trying to figure out from season 1. So the fact that this and I said this earlier. I was talking. I was like, I love mystery box shows, because these shows like Silo and Severance, you really get to break down and think about what's going on and come up with your own theories. They're absolutely great, man. I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
yeah. It is. Yeah, you're not lying. it's
Did you
it's
did you
good.
see did you see anything that you'd never seen in as the first couple times you watched Brian?
Yeah,
You notice anything?
reminding us of stuff, but there was something like that we talked about right in this episode that we didn't see.
Mhm.
What was that? We were saying that. Oh man, that's I never noticed that.
I don't remember.
Oh,
I
man,
don't
you
remember.
should
I got to go back because I'm going back to our streams and I'm watching like the videos that we did so I could put down little clips of what we did. So I'll get to this one and I'll be like, yeah, that's what we were talking about. But I know there was one thing I was thinking about was when Tabitha left, right? We would always saying that she was there to figure out some clues. I don't think she was there to find anything. I think she was there because this is the beginning of her remembering,
Mhm.
the past life.
Exactly. Understanding,
Mm.
more understanding about what they want her to know. Because she has
Yes.
a role to play. And I think
Yes.
I wonder, are you supposed to play the role? Or are you supposed to deny that role?
And
And
do something different.
yes.
But there was something that I did catch in this one. I never caught it. He said that Miranda was able to see the past Tabithas or the past person that
Mm.
did it, and she knew that none of them have survived it.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
they
I
all
didn't catch
failed.
that. Yeah, they all failed. So she was able to see that. So Tabitha hasn't been to that level yet where she could see the other ones. So it's a possibility that she may get to that and figure out a way to do it differently.
She was on an acid trip, so that was interesting too in itself.
Mm.
She was taking acid to be able to get there.
Well, he said it was just that it was that last one, right? He said we did it one last time, and then
One
that's when it
last time.
started.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I mean, if she's like whatever, what do you call her, a chosen or the chosen?
Mhm.
Like that might have been a trigger, to open up whatever doorway for her.
100%. Now the question is, does Tabitha, because Tabitha we never seen her do any drugs in this show, right? So she's always had dreams, but because he said that, and we haven't got there with you, time, but because she said that, I'm more convinced now that that dream she has of the little girl is one of the previous iterations of Tabitha. It's not her. So
Mm.
that's interesting. Very, very interesting. But let me ask you guys this before we go. You guys watching Monarch?
I haven't watched this
I
new
haven't
season.
watched
The
it
new
yet.
season came out, was it yesterday? Or
Yeah,
was it
Watched
Wednesday? I
yeah.
can't
it.
remember. It was yesterday
Hey,
or Wednesday.
listen. You guys watched season 1, right?
Season 1.
Oh, I think season 2 is going to be Kong centric, boy. 'Cause the first episode is nothing but Kong.
Oh, nice.
Nothing but Kong. So it's definitely good. So,
Dude, do you realize that Daredevil comes out next week?
bro,
Damn.
I don't know how to fuck. I don't know how I'm gonna do all the shows because I'm like, I want to do Monarch. I want to do Monarch. I want to do Monarch. So we have Daredevil, Monarch, Paradise. Oh my god,
Invincible.
Cross, Invincible's coming up.
Invincible's coming
Like
out.
all
Cross.
this stuff is going to be this is overload. There's
There's
so
not
many
enough days.
shows.
There's not enough days.
We need to
Do
make
you
like an
guys?
Excel sheet of like when things come out, and then like, all right, when can we all like talk about everything?
So, do you guys want to? Because I know you're doing the Expanse, but do you want to change the Expanse and do something else?
100%.
Like we could do Monarch or
No, tomorrow you bring your little butt over with us, and we'll watch The Princess Bride.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. We're doing that tomorrow. Okay.
Inconceivable.
So are you guys free Sunday to do Monarch? Because I can't do them all on my channel. I can't. There's
I
not
don't
enough
know
days
if I
for
can
me.
do it
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be able to do it.
because it's actually my wife's birthday.
You're
Coming up
super busy.
And so Tuesday is my wife's birthday.
Shit.
I have to go be with Culver's people the entire day.
Shit. Okay.
So yeah, she's already pissed off.
Tomorrow's her birthday.
Her birthday is Tuesday. I can't be with her at all. I won't be with her at all on Tuesday.
Oh, so you have to do it tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay. Yep. So do you want to skip the rewind or?
Nope.
Okay, so we'll just try and keep it short.
Yeah, shorter.
That's keep it short. Yeah, we'll try and keep it short.
Not all 2.5 hours. That's all.
Yeah, we'll try and keep it shorter because I definitely want to talk about that Jonathan Majors crap because boy. And
what do you think about the? What do you think about it now, Tank? Do you think that he's doing it because this whole idea that they're going to do the superhero stuff? They're going to be part of the new superhero stuff that Warner Brothers is going to do.
Who's going to be part of the superhero stuff?
Jonathan Majors.
Nah.
What no? What's it called? What's the
Daily Wire?
Daily Wire.
Daily Wire. Yeah.
Daily Wire is supposed to be doing some of this stuff.
Because you've seen Daily Wire put out they want to do their superhero Justice League thing, right? Yep. Nobody wants to watch no fucking Daily Wire shit. I'm sorry. That I don't know if you guys have to catch it, but that Gina Carano movie was it was ass.
Yeah, of course.
It was absolute garbage. What are we gonna do? We're gonna have Jonathan Majors doing these garbage racist movies with these guys? Oh man, I'm so
Daily Wire wants to work with Warner Brothers?
Yes.
What? Yes, and once
why would Warner Brothers even want to
through? Once the sale goes through with Skydance, Daily Wire wants to be the one to control of the Justice League stuff and the superhero stuff.
And did you guys know that the CEO or whatever of Netflix went to the White House to talk to Donald Trump, and then after that they took away their bid?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Well, no, he went like last week, didn't he? Like
it was last weekend, and then
it was last weekend.
It was like last week because Trump is out here saying like this person like half of Netflix's executives need to get fired.
Yeah.
So he went up there. That's why I thought he went up there to like talk to him and you gotta here's your ass kissing and leave us alone.
So we know that Trump and the guy that's buying or the guy that wants to buy Warner Brothers are like this.
They're BFFs.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's not surprising to me if Trump tried to throw in some, hey, you know what I mean? We're taking this over. We're gonna put out our movies.
Yeah, I mean, he's the one that put the pressure on Netflix. I believe he told them, "I'll never let go through."
You're not gonna let it. I'm not gonna let it pass.
Yep. No matter what, I won't let it pass. Yeah. And you would have had to deal with me regardless. So this is your chance to make $2 billion and walk away.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing is like you could have hoped the midterms would have done something, but I mean, again, you're hoping,
100%. And even by that time, it seems like it's already too late because Netflix bowed out. And I heard that they already gave them some money, right?
They already gave them the 2.02
whatever billion dollars.
Billion. Yeah. But so I was watching because Campio was talking about it, and usually I don't watch his full show, but I wanted to see what he was saying about this because I know he's not a big fan of Paramount or what the guys who bought him. And he's saying because what's these guys? Paramount or the Ellison family said they're gonna keep all the executives, so all the studio heads, so James Gunn, Safran, and all the other studio heads. He's saying he doesn't think James Gunn stays around. He's gonna go to his dad's lab before.
I don't think so either.
And he's gonna be like, I went out of my contract. I don't want to work with these guys. And I mean, and there's a lot of other underlings that already said the same thing, that they don't want to work for Ellison. But he was saying, he goes, he wouldn't be surprised if Netflix takes this money, this 2 point whatever billion dollars, and goes over to those executives that are at Warner Brothers right now, is like, hey, we were kind of already, what I said on Thursday, yesterday, was like, hey, we're already kind of talking about putting movies in theaters. We kind of want to play with that a little bit. And then they bring over, maybe not James Gunn, but they bring over some of those other big studio heads, and bring them over, and it's like, hey, let's go, because it works out for Paramount, because Paramount's like, oh, we're gonna keep them, but you're gonna force them to quit, basically. You know what I mean? Like,
We don't have to pay
force them to
them.
quit.
We don't have to
Yeah.
pay them. They want.
You don't have to do all that, yeah.
Mhm.
So you're gonna force them to quit, and then they just go somewhere else, and most likely James Gunn is gonna go back to Marvel. Like, that's just how it's gonna go. He's gonna go back to Marvel, and then some of those other studio executives, I'm like, that's not a bad idea. Where Netflix is like, we're gonna take that money that pretty much Paramount gave us, through Warner Bros., but Paramount paid for it, and we're gonna go and take some of these executives that don't want to work for you. Because what is the guy that's the head of HBO? Because HBO is dead. It's gone. They already said HBO is going to be absolved into Paramount Plus. And so I was like, you're going to kill HBO, one of the biggest names in TV ever. You're just be like, F it. It's so stupid, man. And then that's another thing is like Paramount, like what have they done since they bought Paramount? Fired Colbert. They fired Colbert, and then they brought in the UFC. But even that wasn't like anything crazy, because the UFC is a big Trump guy. So you get the other guy who just bought this big company. He's like, hey, come over with us. Like, they're just all doing a circle jerk over there. So it was like that wasn't like a groundbreaking thing. So. And the same thing, the WWE is going to be next. They're going to sign some contract with Warner Brothers and Paramount and shit like that, because they're all BFFs with the administration too. So
and they're already having issues with WrestleMania and shit on Netflix right now. So things with WWF might not be looking on the upside too either. But do we really want Paramount controlling all these properties, man? Because if they're really talking about the shit they're talking about, we're gonna have these fucking trash ass movies, bro.
It's gonna be good. They want to do 30 a year.
Yep.
That's 30 a year. I was like, so you didn't learn anything from when Disney was doing that shit, with that little stretch where it was like, oh, just pump it out. It's like, it was all trash, so you're gonna put out 30 movies. They're talking about full theater movies with at least 45 days. That's like what, one every other week?
One. So there's 52 weeks in the year, guys.
Yeah.
So that's why, I mean, it's
it's one every 10 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes, and that's, you're not going to get quality with that. You just not.
And they're talking about like the total amount being like 131 billion, I think it was the number, something like that.
Yeah.
So they're gonna need to recoup that money back, right? They're gonna need to recoup it, because I was hearing they're also still have a $30 million or $30 billion for buying AOL and all of those stuff. So they're still 30 bills. So they're still in the hole with that. Then you're gonna add this on there.
And all the debt of Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers comes with a lot of debt.
100%.
And now you're overpaying for it. That's why
Netflix said, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, Netflix is like,
this is decision.
Yeah, like that. We were cool with that price, and now you guys are and then they don't care, because like they already said they're going to get it no matter what, because they're willing to pay whatever. And none of it makes any sense, because Paramount's what, like 10 billion dollars. Like you just spent like what? How much more on like where's this money coming from? You know what I mean? It's like Skydance ain't worth shit. Paramount was already kind of kicking the bucket anyway, and now you're buying Warner Brothers for like way more than what it's worth. So when it starts losing value again, like this is why it's like, where this money is coming from, it's obviously daddy's pockets.
Absolutely. Now the hope is, and I heard on a video where the hope is like they go bankrupt, and then Netflix gets to buy them for even cheaper, right? But
for probate court.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But still, like, that would be a long time coming, and we're gonna have to go through a lot of these crappy ass their politic movies that just I will boycott. I will boycott.
How long do you think James Gunn is going to stay there?
By the end of the year.
Yeah.
As soon as the deal goes through officially,
I think right before it goes through, because before it goes through, he can go to Ellison or Zaslav and say Zaslav, I went out. Get me out before I'm under their rule,
their regime.
Yeah, so that's what I think. Which would probably take some months. It'd probably go faster, because Trump likes who bought it.
Yep.
You know, but I kind of like what Campy was saying. You know, it made sense with what like James Gunn's not going to want to work with these guys. He's not. You know, even though you're like, he's gonna say,
we're still missing out on the characters. So the greatest characters great superheroes that have ever been created are from DC. And now we had a chance to get some quality stuff, and it's out the window.
Yeah. I mean, the first step is they're gonna go right back to Snyder. You know, they're like, hey, let's get it going, let's do it. You know, and at that point, it's like, you know, I know Mama Bear said like, you know, a lot of these people would come back. You know, but it was like, but will all of them want to come back? You know,
well, I mean, a lot of these guys are not conservative, so a lot of these people, I don't know
because I know like Mama Bear said like, oh, Ben Affleck said he'll come back, but Ben Affleck has very different views than what the Ellison family has. You know, so like
Ben Affleck is very liberal, and I don't know how you even understand how you can make that work.
Especially if say Gunn leaves, you know, whether he quits or gets fired, either way, he's gone. I don't think he's staying. Even though they're saying he's staying right now, it ain't happening. You know, and if you're saying like I didn't read about this Daily Wire thing, like wanting to take over DC kind of shit, like there's no way. There's no way. If Daily Wire starts doing like Superman movies and Batman movies, that's game over. That's game over. Game over, man. Because the comics at that point is. Like, are the comics even part of Warner Brothers, or are the comics still separate? I think it's still all owned because now Paramount's buying the comics, right?
Comics owns is that Warner Brothers has to own DC Comics.
Yes, DC Comics is owned by Warner Brothers Entertainment, so Paramount is also going to be owning the second half of the biggest comic book.
So no Milestone is not going to be happening anymore. All this Dakota stuff.
Yeah.
Done.
Yeah. But that's the disgusting fish. That's a fake.
I got you. See, they always catch me with that. They always catch me with that. They always catch me with that shit.
I couldn't see anything like that.
They always catch me with that. And then it also says that
I was so worried. I was like, oh my god, here we go.
Yeah, they always catch me with that shit. I gotta pay more attention to that. You know, I look at that shit and I'm like, but even still, I do think that Daily Wire is trying to get their foot in there. That's why they're doing this movie with Jonathan Majors. You know what I mean? And if he does it, and I'm gonna say it tomorrow because we're gonna have it on topic, I will lose all respect for Jonathan Majors, 100%. I will lose all respect for him. I'm sorry. I can't support him knowing the Daily Wire, what type of crap they are and what they've said about him. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see if I could find a video.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do when someone hasn't eaten, hasn't worked since was it been February 2023 or something like that?
Yeah. Because
I get
the last thing he did was Magazine Dreams.
Yep.
But that was done.
That was done at least 2023.
And it was trash. It didn't make money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it got sold, and it got sold to a smaller studio, and they didn't promote it, and you know, it was dead once the trial got finished. You know, which really sucks. It was a good movie.
So I don't see the video they had. Well, I don't see anything. I know they trashed him. I know that 100%, right? But now there's a lot of people talking about how they're doing a movie with him, and Jonathan Majors sold his soul, and I'm pretty sure, he did.
It's definitely not a good look. You know, like part of me is like I can't get mad at somebody who, when no one's calling and no one's picking up the phone,
need to eat.
You know, when they're the only ones that give you a call back, you're like, fuck, you know.
But do you take food from the same people who you know hate your kind that do nothing
when you don't eat? Well, what I tell you before, how individualistic we've become. We're not as a group. We're only doing this as individuals. Now if I don't eat, and you know, honestly, Black Hollywood hasn't come and support them. Has anyone offered them a job? Have you heard, hey, come and work with us, Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up too. But I would have been calling Tyler Perry left and right, bro. Before
I'm just saying, even Ryan Coogler, no one has done anything since the allegations of 2023.
Mm-hmm. No one. I mean, Michael B. Jordan could stand up for him and help rebuild. Like, no one's helping him rebuild his reputation. It's like,
but that goes to show you that they weren't really his friends then, right? But at the same time, for me, I just think about it and I'm like, I'd rather go work at McDonald's before I go and make a movie with these guys. I'm just not doing it. You know what I mean? I see what they do. We know how they talk. I would never. What's up? What's up, Tony? Tony said,
what's up, Tony?
Daily Wire some fucking bums. Yeah, 100%. And you're gonna go do a movie with them, and you know what? He does the movie with them. That's not gonna regenerate his Hollywood career. Did nothing for Gina Carano,
It'll make it worse.
right? Exactly. It's going to make it even worse for him.
Mm-hmm.
This is the one time Megan Good needs to fucking
you do
get
this.
his
We're
ass
going
together.
to bring you into other stuff with our conservative things. We still need black people in it.
Mm-hmm. But then even that's even worse. Then you just become the token black guy in the fucking Nazi movies. It's like,
which they need because they lost Candace Owing, right? So they lost their token black guy. They lost it, and now they need another one. And who better to get someone who's been outcast by Hollywood guys? We got Jonathan Majors in the house, bro.
He hasn't done a project in 4 years.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
And you're 30. He's 36 now, so he's 32.
Yeah. I just hope somebody like Jonathan Majors, like Tyler Perry or like Spike Lee, Ryan Coogler, one of them, like, we'll come over here. We'll do something. We'll get something. We'll get you going. Like get away from that shit, man. Because I mean, one that'll look good for Tyler Perry because, like, especially Tyler Perry, how big he is, and like one, obviously I'm not in the black community, but from what I see and read and FD Signifier's video was like, there's a lot of people that love him for what he's done, but then also is like, but you
want to put your neck out to do this stuff.
Yeah, it was also like, I guess he leaves a lot of the community out, so it's like Tyler Perry's right there. Ryan Coogler will be right there. I mean, Michael B. Jordan, it was like, bro, like you guys were great in Creed 3. It was like, bring him into something that you're doing.
He hasn't done anything yet. Since Sinners, he hasn't done anything.
No.
You are correct. You are correct. But I think you see, I get it. You live this lifestyle, and you want to keep that lifestyle. I get it. Plus, you have Megan Good, so you got to actually keep that lifestyle. I get that. But when people say
isn't that lifestyle right now? Is that really his lifestyle? After not working for 4 years and not getting a paycheck for 4 years,
trial.
At this point now, it's like I just have to work. Whatever it is, I have to do something. I'm responsible. I asked this woman to marry me. I'm responsible for coming up with something.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And no one's out here, worried about me. So how can I be out there worried about everyone else if I'm just trying to make sure that we don't lose our house?
Yeah. That's why, I mean, part of me is like, I get it, but then part of me is like, come on, man. Like there's something.
Someone should be doing something for him. Someone should be throwing him a lifeline.
But it's like you said, it's the individualism that the world we live in right now. You know what I mean? Like, because like, honestly, like if every athlete in the NFL were to say right now is like, you know what, we're not playing until ICE is out of every city. Fucking country would just implode. Like what? Like it would just be mass fucking riots if all the NFL players are like, I'm not suiting up, and then you get what like.
But like you have to be individualistic.
Everyone's like, well, I want my $1 million. I want my paycheck. It's the individualism. It's like, and that's like part of the big issue.
I'll also have to ask if, like, okay, so we are saying nobody's thrown him a bone, right? But if we know about being blacklisted, maybe they want to but can't. You know what I mean? Because
It's
Tyler
possible
Perry
that
really, huh?
other studios do produce it and work with these studios, and maybe they say we're not going to work with you if you do this.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Daily Wire is one of those ones that doesn't conform to Hollywood, right? They do whatever they want to. They're not really this, so they can use Jonathan Majors, have him in there, and they'll feel no consequences. But a Tyler Perry might get his movies taken off of Netflix
Or
if he
maybe
tries
can't
to work with
distribute it.
him. What's
I
that?
can't you lose your distribution.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
I
think it's
mean,
bigger than that. I think a lot of them may want to help him, but it's bigger than that. The industry is like, nope, Jonathan Majors is
You
done.
do, it's going to affect your. Do I love him and want to work him to work as much enough for me to put my career at risk? And that's the
Absolutely.
question.
mhm.
It's just crazy to me that we've seen people get, their second chances for a lot worse than what Jonathan Majors has done. You know
Oh,
what I mean? So
yeah.
I gotta ask myself if it was more than just that thing with the white girl. Was there something else going on backstage that we don't know about that maybe he didn't want to do? Maybe he really didn't want to wear a dress in a movie. Maybe that could be it. Maybe he said the wrong thing in a meeting or something. You know what I mean? But just for us to
Can you imagine you
post,
pushing your blackness? I mean, he did a lot of stuff. The Harder We Fall. He did a
Mhm,
lot. The Five Bloods. He did a lot of those type of movies. So
mhm.
people don't necessarily like that, and people are making them an example. He is literally
He's made it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Literally
yeah,
Colin Kaepernick.
100%, 100%. And now he got to go do a movie with these fuckers. And I wanna be like you, Tank, where I say, yeah, I understand, I get it, but I can't do it. I
I mean,
can't do it.
yeah. Yeah, man, I mean, because I read it and I was like, "There's no way," I
Mhm.
thought it was maybe like a fake thing or something, but yeah, I was like,
Brian sent it to me. He was like, "Oh, maybe Jonathan Majors knew." I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about?" And he sent it to me, and my response was, "Oh my fucking god,
yeah,
what?" You know what I mean? Absolutely speechless. Like, oh
yeah,
no. I promise you, I went and paid money to go see Magazine Dreams, and I could say it now. Other than his performance, Magazine Dreams wasn't that great movie. I'm just gonna say it. But when I was a fan, it was great. I loved it. It was good. But it's kind of boring, right? I didn't really like the end of it, so I could say that now. But I'm just, I just can't. I can't do it, man. I can't
yeah,
support it, man. I can't. I can't. When I know you guys are the reason why we have the Candace Owens of the world and all
mhm,
that shit, you know what I mean? And you guys did all of that, and then you guys were paying her even more money every time she said something about black people and produce her stupid George Floyd video and stuff like that. Like, does he not know?
yeah,
Anyways,
yeah,
But once again, when you are responsible for someone else's life, and you say I love someone else, and they tell you, we need you to bring some money in. Do you tell her no?
no, I tell her to get a job. She working too. She's an actress,
And
right?
you're gonna feel
She
like
ain't
less of a
black.
man.
I
You know,
100%. But if that's the case, I'm blacklisted. So no matter what I try to do, they're not giving it to me. So you have to understand that. It's not like I'm just a lazy ass staying on my ass doing nothing. They
mhm.
won't give
sometimes
me
it doesn't.
anything.
But sometimes it doesn't matter.
But
Yeah,
also
but if
that could help his look too, because everyone sees, oh, he beat up that woman, even though that's not what happened.
Mhm,
But if he like props up his wife, are they married?
mhm.
Yeah, they're married, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're married.
All it, and he kind of like lets her shine, and then and she helps him, in
mhm.
turn, like, oh, he's such a great husband, he's such a great man. Look how much he supports me, and then that could in turn help his career,
Change people's views about him, right?
you know.
Not to mention
But it
if
takes
you
time. It takes
no,
time.
that
It's a
does take
lot of
time.
time, and you
Takes time.
also are ruining the prime of your life.
Yeah,
From 32, imagine you have to do it for a decade.
I
yeah,
get
Imagine
it
it's 32 to
100%.
42.
I get it 100%. But I also say this too, right? They're married now. So it's a two relationship. If one is down, the other one has to pick up the slack until the other one can get back on their feet. So if that's the case, then Megan Good, who's not blacklisted, she might be because she's married him. I don't know. So I can't really
Have you
about that
seen her
dynamic.
work?
But I haven't seen her work much even before he was married to her. You know what I mean? So I don't want to say that's the reason why she's
Yeah.
not working. But the same time, if he's down, then she got to step it up. When she's down, he got to step it up. That's what the relationship is about. I scratch your back, you scratch my back. We look out for each other. You know what I mean? If she's just sitting there, oh, you need to get a job, or you need to do this, you need to do that, then that relationship is not going to last.
Yeah. Because
Even when he does get a job.
Because right now it's like, because he obviously made this decision, and him being married to her is obviously something they
Must have
talked
talked
about,
about
you know,
together.
even
Yeah,
for a little bit, you know, whatever, you know. So it was like, you know, Megan Good's cool with this then too. You know, she's cool with him going to work with Daily Wire. You know, so
Could
it
be
also
something
speaks
more
for
to
her,
it. Like, what
you
if
know?
he's doing it? Maybe what if he's sick? What if she's sick?
I mean, could be.
What if something's happened that we don't know about?
could be.
I can't pass
But until I
judgment until
know
I
that,
know
I'm not.
more.
Yeah, and me, I'm not gonna make excuses for it either because I don't know, right? So I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, well, maybe she's sick and maybe there's that," because I don't know that, right?
Yeah,
So
but I also
I
don't
won't.
know if it's not. So I'm just going to wait and see. I'm not going to condemn him until I see it happen and know what's going on.
My thing is he's not going to get paid that much. You know,
Mhm.
maybe a couple million, maybe a couple million, and that's stretching it. You know,
Mhm.
like is that worth it? You know, because if somebody's sick or
If
you
you
got to
have
feed, you got to do that.
nothing,
Like,
if you have nothing, if all the money's gone, I can't tell you. I can't tell you.
I mean,
And
you got to make it
And
work.
you know what?
But
And I will tell you, as a black person, it's really unfair because every move you make has to represent the entire culture.
mhm.
And he might be thinking, I've been out of work for 4 years and not one person in this culture has done anything to help me pay my bills.
But I think he has got a few help from because he did a couple of interviews with Cam Newton. He did that. They tried to get it out there. They tried to get his story out there, right?
He
So there
still has
were a
bills
few
to
that helped
pay.
him. No, I
Mhm.
get that 100%. But at the same time, you grew up with nothing. So it's not like you're going into a new territory. I know it may be
Not
hard
when
to
you're
go back.
married
It,
and you are responsible for another person's life. You need to.
yeah,
You're going to do whatever.
but
What if he finds out that she's pregnant? What if any of these things?
I mean, that
So
could
I'm
be.
just saying, until I know more, I'm just going to sit here and
you could
watch.
find out she's pregnant. You could find out she's sick. You could find there's other ways. There's other ways you can do it than sitting there and say, I'm going to go make a movie with these races, right? Fuck it. Get a real job then. It may not pay all the bills that you need to get, but at the same time, at least you're not compromising who the fuck you are because you working with a bunch of racists who know they won't give a shit for your ass. The only reason why they're taking you is because you are down. Because if you were hot, they would have never hollered at you.
But I will never. I don't know enough for me to know to decide where I'm gonna. I'm not in that situation. I'm not him. I don't get the big. And I also think it's unfair that every black actor has to carry the entire race on their back. Do I want him to do this? No, I don't. You know, but I don't have enough information to say, yo, is this a terrible decision? Is this a shameless display? I don't know enough. I can't say those things right now until I know what's going on and I see him actually do it.
And I get that 100%, but for me, I can't sit there and watch you do something with people who harm your people, right? These guys go out of their way to harm your people, the people who you say you care about. Now I get it that your people may have turned their back on you too as well,
Mhm.
but we also don't know the full extent of why, right? We don't know if they're being threatened by the higher ups of Hollywood not to work with this guy, right? So at the same time, they may want to, but can't. But you know for 100% sure that these guys do not have your best interests in heart and will never have your best interests in heart. And they may have you doing some fucked up shit in a movie to where it
You can make that
harms your
decision
people
then.
as well.
You can make that decision then and say, no, I'm not going to do that. If you push me to do that, I'm just not going to do it.
And then if he already signed a contract with them, then he
You
has
walk
to
away.
no
You
matter
already
what.
have. You just said I already have nothing.
Yeah, and then they're gonna take even
Yeah, now
more
you have
from
even
you.
less because now you got
You
to
know
pay
what I
back
mean?
the money from backing out of that contract.
So you don't make a deal with the devil, and that's exactly what he's doing by doing this. He's making a deal with the devil.
So
I don't respect that.
I had to look up. I'm like, what's the highest budget movie the Daily Wire did? And that was the Gina Carano movie. It was $2 million. That was the highest budget movie. So Jonathan Majors is not doing this for a big payday.
100%.
He could be just doing it just because he
just to get money,
any money,
but
any money. And I'm just gonna wait and see what it is. And you could be right too. You could be right.
It's just not a good look. It's not a good look.
What if he were to go to like UK? I'm pretty sure he could get something over there, some kind of job over there.
Do you not
I know he's not gonna
He's
go.
from
Do you
the
know
UK.
what Grace Jabari's from, brother?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What are we talking about right now?
Yeah. But
He ain't going to the UK.
you going to the Middle East? I ain't going there either.
Oh, hey, maybe he can go to the Saudi Arabia. They giving out good money for
They
people
handed
to
out
do
money,
shit over there. You know what I mean?
But I mean, it's called
should have called up the Saudis.
And she's half what?
Who?
Grace Jabari.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what she half is. I don't know what.
I don't know.
You know, but even still, I mean, the Saudis don't give a crap. Saudis were trying to put money into getting Warner Brothers themselves as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's part of the deal. Like they're still giving part of the deal, so they're going to own percentage of Warner Brothers.
Oh, even worse.
Yeah, but the Saudis, I mean, are just as maybe not just as bad as Daily Wire, but I mean, Saudis.
Yeah, they have their own agenda too. Of course,
I mean, there's a lot of shit. Like I mean, that's why all those comedians got all that shit for.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I don't know if the Saudis are as racist as Daily Wire is. You know what I mean? Because they paid these black comedians a lot of money to go over there and do a show. You know what I mean?
I'm telling you that Grace Jabari is Middle Eastern, bro. That's what I'm telling you. It's
Eastern?
half white Middle Eastern, guys. So I don't know where we're going.
But Saudis don't. But Saudis don't care about their women. They beat their women all the time anyway, so they don't give a shit. You think they're gonna give a fuck about? No, they ain't gonna care about. They ain't gonna care about this. And she probably doesn't even fucking represent that side, anyways. You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean it doesn't work? Saudis, they don't care about their women over there. They don't. So they don't give a shit about what happened to Jabari. You know what I mean? If she goes there, they probably beat her ass themselves. You know what I mean? So, well, I'm just
sure
saying.
She's from a well-off family.
Could be.
Like,
Maybe not.
I'm just saying, like, this is not. I'm pretty sure all the reports I read were that's how she got her jobs, and that's how she got into the industry.
Man, she got money.
It wasn't from that. She's just this thing. This stuff is real. Like, and I know. I know I'm not happy what he's doing. I know I'm not, but when your back's against the wall and no one's there to support you, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I've had my back against the wall many times, and I know I would have never sold my soul for that. I'm gonna tell you this, all right? So, and I was struggling hard, and one of my boys was like, "Hey, man, got this thing. I'm gonna give you a call. Come over, right? I'm gonna come check you." So he came and checked me with a dude, and told me how much money I can make. But the thing was scamming old people. And I was like, absolutely fucking not. There is no way. No matter how much struggling I was doing, I was not doing that. So I know no matter how much struggling I'm doing now, I'm not doing that. Me personally. Anybody else do it, that's up to them. But I know me personally, I'm not doing it. And trust me, I've done a few scams in my day. I'm just saying. So I draw the line somewhere, and I think you have to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, and I think that's up to him to make that decision. And
100%.
It's not up
100%.
for me to say you did good or did bad. It's up to you. You decide where your line is being drawn. You decide what you're going to do, and that I'm going to say okay, And when I will talk about it more when I see your actions. Until I see your actions, I'm going to but I will be. I'm going to be disappointed. But it's not my life.
100%. But I'm not gonna be disappointed. I am not going to support. I'm not.
Which is fine. I mean, would you support any Ben Shapiro movie? Doesn't matter who the hell he's doing. I mean, would you support it at all? No.
But even if he were to do this and then get back into the good graces of Hollywood, I will never support him again. I will never. I don't care what he does after he did what he's doing now. I don't care. I'm not going to support you because for me, you always went to these people who don't like our people. I just can't do that. I'll be done with Jonathan Majors. And it's not like he cares. Right?
My question is, like, are you paying his salary? Are you paying his bills?
He's not going to care. He's gonna lose a supporter. I ain't shit. You know what I mean? But from what I'm looking online right now, I won't be the only one.
Yeah,
no, I won't be the only one. I doubt that either. But,
So I mean, you won't be able to come back to the black community thinking that everything's gonna be fine and dandy. It's not.
I just hope that is one thing he thought about. That's something you definitely talk to your wife about. Something with this. Plus your PR team and whatever, this and that. But it's like. Daily Wire isn't a stepping stone, you know what I mean? Like it's a brick you trip on your way down, so
absolutely.
I mean, you're cool, you're gonna get a couple 100,000, and then what? And then you're back in the same boat, but even worse because you just anything that you could have possibly worked at is gone.
It's possible. I can see him possibly working made for TV movies. Maybe he does the Lifetime circuit. Maybe that's where he goes now for now.
Oh, God. That's the last thing he needs to be on his Lifetime. It's like beats his wife, drunk alcohol. Like, nah.
Hey, listen, that's what black people do in Tyler Perry movies, so he would fit right in those movies. You know what I mean? Listen, Tyler Perry, give fucking Jonathan Majors a job, man. But yeah, at the same time, me personally. Like, I won't even fucking watch The Harder They Fall again. And I love that fucking movie, man. And that movie will just, I will never watch. And I'm telling you, I was going to buy it. I'm buying this movie, right? There was 3 movies that I was planning on buying, which was Harder They Fall. My fucking camera.
Where are you pointing at?
The Harder They Fall and the 2 Spider-Verse movies. Like, I'm going to get those on physical media right away. Jonathan Majors movie is out the window now. I'm not spending money on that.
Yeah. I just hope somebody comes and saves him.
Yeah, me too.
I hope
so that he doesn't have to do this shit. You know what I mean?
That's why I'm going to wait. And if someone does save him, I would not blame him. Yeah, and glad that he recognizes it. I'm just wondering. This will go away. This came 2 days ago, so this could go away too. So
100%. If he just ends up changing his mind and not doing it, I said, Jonathan Majors, you're back on the docket, bro. We good because you made the right choice, but don't fuck it up, man. Don't fuck it up. I hate what they did to him. I hate what Hollywood did to them. I really do. Yeah. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I don't know, man. I can't. They could put out. Like, it could be the best fucking movie ever. You know what I mean? The best movie ever seen. Absolutely perfect movie, right? Jonathan Majors kicking ass, showing all kinds of acting range, getting Oscars and shit. And I will have never seen that movie. Never. Not even for free. But we're going to get out of here real quick, guys. Tank, you tell people where they could find you.
Oh, man. So, yeah, me and Brian, we're 2/3 of the Spoiler Kings. So make sure you guys come and join us Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We talk movies, trailers, like stuff like this. Hopefully some comic books, talking about like some actual positive, stuff instead of
while we can, might as well.
Yeah. So yeah, make sure you guys come and join us over on Spoiler Kings, and we always appreciate Nzo and Bigfoot Entertainment you know,
Absolutely.
Brian's this is his second home. So
yeah, pretty much. You know what I mean? I know anytime I need to do something, I'll be like, "Hey, Brian, you want to do this?" He's like, "Yeah, sure." Like he's
already at the
always
computer.
there. You know what I
I'm
mean?
on my
Like
way.
unless he can't do it, he does it. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure out a way to do Monarch. I definitely want to do that. I know Donnie said he was looking for it, so if he watched it, I'll see what he says about that. But I want to do Monarch. Tomorrow will be the rewind, so make sure to check that out. And then these guys are torturing me at nighttime with the Princess Bride. So
Yeah, I love
you
it.
know, I'm probably gonna need to
Inconceivable.
take a couple of shots that night. Might help me enjoy it a little bit more. So you will see me drinking on tomorrow night, having a few
Like,
drinks,
hello.
watching that.
Inigo Montoya.
But thank you everybody for popping in, much appreciated. Make sure you get up tomorrow at 10 EST, the real time, to watch the rewind with us. It's going to be a good show because you just got a little bit of taste of what we talked about today. Because before I go to bed tonight, I am watching these Jonathan Major videos, and I may come up with some
Damn right.
whole new shit tomorrow. So make sure to check that out, you know. Well, peace, love, and hair grease, and see you on the next one, guys. Peace.
Later.